oxidation number using Lewis dot structure. For calculation of oxidation number, we will follow following steps. Step 1, and that is write down Lewis dot structure. So first thing is we have to write Lewis dot structure. And once Lewis dot structure is written, we have to divide bond pair of electrons unequally. So divide bond pair electron unequally. And when I say unequally, this means both electrons from a bond pair will be given to more electronegative atom. So bond pair electron should be given to more electronegative atom. For example, if I have HCl molecule, in this case, these two electrons will given to Cl atom because Cl is more electronegative than hydrogen. If I have carbon-hydrogen bond, both electrons will be given to carbon because carbon is more electronegative than hydrogen. And after the second step, we will go to a step 3 and then calculate the formal charge on atom. Calculate the formal charge. And formal charge is equal to oxidation number. So from a step 3, whatever the formal charge we are getting, this is equals to oxidation number. So let us do some exercise. First molecule we have CCl4. And we want to count what is the oxidation number we have for carbon and for chlorine. So first step, that is write Lewis dot structure. So this is the Lewis dot structure for CCl4 molecule. We can show the lone pair of electrons also. Now, step 2, that is we have to divide electrons that is in the bond pair unequally. So these two electrons will be given to chlorine. Same here, these two electrons will be given to chlorine atom. Same for this and same for this bond pair of electron. Now we can write, so we have 4 chlorine atom. Now each chlorine will have 8 electron. So initially we have 6 electron, 2, 4, 6, and 2 more electron is coming from this bond pair. So it will have 6 electron plus 2 more, that is 8 electron. So each chlorine atom will have 8 electron. Carbon will have no electron. Now step 3, that is we have to calculate formal charge. So now calculate formal charge for chlorine atom. A neutral chlorine atom has 7 electron, But right now chlorine has 8 electron, that is 1 extra electron. So each chlorine atom has 1 extra electron. This means chlorine will have minus 1 formal charge. So each chlorine has minus 1 formal charge. Now for carbon, there is no electron. A neutral carbon should have 4 electron. So for carbon we have 4 loss of electron. This means carbon will have plus 4 formal charge. So this means formal charge is equals to oxidation number. So oxidation number for carbon is plus 4 and oxidation number for chlorine, and this is minus 1. Let us try another problem. So we have molecule CH4. So find out oxidation number for carbon and hydrogen. So this is the Lewis data structure. Now carbon is more electronegative than hydrogen. So all these electrons will go to the carbon. That is a step 2. So carbon will have 8 electron. Hydrogen will have no electron. So carbon has 8 electron, that is 4 extra electron. So carbon has 4 extra electron. This means for carbon formal charge is minus 4. And that is same as oxidation number. So oxidation number for carbon, and this is equals to minus 4. For hydrogen we have 1 loss of electron. So hydrogen has 1 loss of electron. This means hydrogen will have plus 1 formal charge. So oxidation number is plus 1 for hydrogen. So oxidation number for hydrogen is plus 1. And formal charge is also plus 1. So this is formal charge. Let us take another molecule, CO2. And we have to calculate oxidation number of carbon and oxygen. So this is the Lewis data structure for CO2. Now this 2 bond per electron will go to oxygen because oxygen is more electronegative than carbon. Same here, these 2 bond per electron will go to oxygen because oxygen is more electronegative than carbon. So oxygen will have 4 extra electron. This oxygen will also have 8 electrons. Now we can count formal charge. For this oxygen we have 8 electron and neutral oxygen atom has 6 electron. This means we have 2 extra electron. This means this oxygen will have minus 2 formal charge. The same with this oxygen. We have 2 extra electron. This means this will have minus 2 formal charge. And for carbon we have 4 loss of electron. Because neutral carbon atom has 4 electron. Right now we have none of the electron. So it will have plus 4 formal charge. So oxidation number of carbon is plus 4 and oxidation number of oxygen is minus 2. One important point, sum of all the oxidation number is 0. That is minus 2 minus 2 minus 4 and plus 4, that is equals to 0. So sum of all the oxidation number is equal to charge over the molecule. Charge on the molecule. In this case, there is no charge over CO2 molecule. So sum of oxidation number should be equals to 0. And that we have, that is minus 2 plus 4 minus 2. This is equals to 0. So this is for oxygen, this is for carbon, and this is for oxygen. Let us try next problem. Find out oxidation number of oxygen and hydrogen for H2O2 molecule. Now this is the Lewis data structure for H2O2. Now these bond pair will go to oxygen because oxygen is more electronegative. Same here. But these two bond pair electron will be equally divided. And this is because both oxygen has same electronegativity. So this bond cleavage between the same kind of atom. So whenever we have same kind of atoms, electrons will be equally divided. Now we can show. So initially it has 4 electron and 2 electron is coming from this bond. So basically we have 6 electron and 1 electron is coming from this side. Same for this oxygen. So we will have total 7 electron. So 2 electron, 2 electron, and 2 is coming from this side, that is oxygen hydrogen bond, and 1 is coming from this side. Now let us count formal charge. In this case oxygen has 7 electron, that is we have 1 extra electron. So it will have minus 1 formal charge. And this is again 7 electron, minus 1 formal charge. Hydrogen will have plus 1, this hydrogen will have plus 1. So if we add all oxidation number, that is plus 1, minus 1, minus 1, plus 1, once again sum of all the oxidation number is charge over the molecule, or for this case we have no charge, so sum of all the oxidation number is 0. So in this case oxygen is in the state of minus 1. And hydrogen is in a oxidation number a state of plus 1. Let us try a molecule H2SO4. You have to tell me oxidation number of sulfur and oxygen and hydrogen using the Lewis data structure. This is the Lewis data structure for H2SO4. Now we can divide electrons. These 2 electrons will go to oxygen, and oxygen is more electronegative than sulfur. So these 2 electrons will come to oxygen. Same here, oxygen is more electronegative. And here again oxygen is more electronegative. And these 2 electrons will also go to oxygen. So now we can show. So oxygen has 8 electron. Sulfur will have no electron. And this oxygen will also have 8 electron. This oxygen will also have 8 electron. So all oxygen is having 8 electrons. Now we can calculate formal charge over this hydrogen. There is a loss of 1 electron plus 1, 2 extra electron minus 2, 2 extra electron minus 2, 2 extra electron minus 2, minus 2. This is plus 1. Now for sulfur, it has no electron. A neutral sulfur atom has 6 electrons. So basically for sulfur we can say there is a loss of 6 electrons. So formal charge is plus 6. So you see, for oxygen, oxidation number is minus 2. For sulfur, oxidation number is plus 6. For hydrogen, oxidation number is plus 1. Now if you sum all the oxidation number, that is hydrogen is plus 1, oxygen is minus 2, and this oxygen is minus 2. This oxygen is also minus 2. Oxygen is minus 2. Sulfur is plus 6. And hydrogen is plus 1. So this comes out to be 0. This is because this is minus 8. This is 6 plus 2, 8. So sum of all the oxidation number is charge over the molecule, and H2SO4 has 0 charge. Now let us try another molecule. We have H2S2O3. Now writing Lewis dot structure for H2S2O3 is slightly tricky. This can be written as H2SO3S. It looks like this molecule can be derived from H2SO4. Only thing is, we have to replace one oxygen with sulfur. So if I replace one oxygen with sulfur, then we can get the Lewis dot structure for H2S2O3. So this part is slightly tricky, you have to remember. And this is the structure of H2SO4. Now if I replace this oxygen with sulfur, we will have a structure of H2S2O3. So we have 2 hydrogen, that is H2. We have 2 sulfur, that is S2. And then we have 3 oxygen. So this is H2S2O3. Now we want to calculate oxidation number. Now these 2 electrons will be given to oxygen. Same in this case. Same here. This oxygen also has 2 lone pair of electron. Sulfur also has 2 lone pair of electron. And these 2 electrons will be equally divided. And these 2 electrons, basically 4 electrons, will be given to oxygen. So if I show the electrons, now we will have hydrogen, oxygen, sulfur, sulfur, oxygen, hydrogen and oxygen. So this oxygen will have 8 electrons. Now this sulfur will have 6 electrons. This oxygen will have 8 electrons. Hydrogen will have 0 electron. This oxygen will have 8 electrons. Now this sulfur will have 2 electrons. Now we can calculate formal charge. Oxygen has 2 extra electrons, minus 2. Hydrogen has 1 loss of electron, plus 1. This oxygen has 2 extra electron, minus 2. This oxygen has 2 extra electron, minus 2. Hydrogen plus 1. This sulfur has 4 loss of electron. So there is a 4 loss of electron. That is, in this case we will have plus 4. And this has 6 electron, and sulfur should have 6 electron in case of neutral sulfur atom. So there is neither loss of electron nor gain of electron, so it will have 0 formal charge. So this means hydrogen has a oxidation number of +1. Oxygen has a oxidation number of -2. And there are two kinds of sulfur. One sulfur atom has +4 oxidation state. Oxidation number is also called oxidation state. Another sulfur atom has 0 oxidation state. You can also calculate oxidation number using another method for this molecule. For example, hydrogen has +1, so 2 hydrogen +2. Let us say sulfur has the oxidation number X, so this is 2x, and oxygen will be -6, and this is equals to 0. So 2x is equals to 4, so x is equals to 2. So for oxidation number of sulfur, we will have +2, and that is the average of these two oxidation number. So oxidation number of sulfur, and that is +2, and basically this oxidation number of sulfur is average oxidation number. So if you use this method, that is using all the oxidation number is equals to 0, and then you can calculate oxidation number of sulfur, this will give you average oxidation number. That is 4 plus 0 by 2. So average oxidation number, we have 2 sulfur. So for each sulfur, we can define average oxidation number, that is 4 plus 0 by 2, that is 2. So in this lecture we discuss how you can calculate oxidation number using Lewis dot structure. And using Lewis dot structure, it is easy to define oxidation number. Only thing is, you have to remember bond pairs are unequally divided, and it is given to the more electronegative atom. If bond pairs are between the same kinds of atom, it will be equally divided. So this is important point you have to remember.